Welcome to the International Fabtalks show. We are very glad and happy to introduce our guest today. And dear friends, it has been a pleasure to introduce every day a new guest to know about their achievements, to know about how they have faced life and succeeded and are shining bright in the world. So let's welcome our special guest today, none other than REENA DAVE. Pleasure to have you, ma'am, amongst us. May I now introduce you to our virtual audience? Yes, dear friends, let us get to know our guest in depth. Yes, friends. REENA DAVE is a passionate individual and a people's person. She loves to connect with people in and around not only her state, but also she's crossing borders and countries as well. And she loves mingling with new people, learning about their life, and she loves sharing her thoughts with them. And she feels when she shares and connects with other people, that will impact her life as well as the lives of others. How? In a positive way. Yes, friends, let's know a little more about her. Miss REENA is well versed in dancing. She loves to dance and she's completed her Visharad in Bharatanatyam. Ma'am, we would request you to even train us when we require your training at one point of time. We would like you to just come forward and guide us. Would you do that for us?
Ma'am, if there is a chance, for sure.
Thank you, ma'am, so much. Yes, friends, she's completed her graduation in commerce and later she was attracted to psychology. She's completed her advanced diploma in counseling psychology and currently she is pursuing her master's in psychology. And she's a great enthusiast. She loves to learn new things and she keeps on learning new languages such that she can connect, she can network with people from all over the world. And at the same time, she respects and values different cultures she comes across. She is grateful to her family for molding her into the person that she is here sitting right in front of us today. A great personality and a person filled with resilience. And her biggest goal in life is the hunger for knowledge in her should never die down, should never fade down. That is what she wants. In fact, she is an inspiration personally to me and to my team and of course to our audience. Welcome, ma'am, to the session.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, dear. Let's begin with the interview session, ma'am.
Yes.
Now, I'd like to ask you, can you share something about yourself? Like, how would you define yourself? Who is REENA?
So I would define REENA as a benign person, like the person who is kind, gentle, to whom you can go. See, if you're having some kind of thoughts or there are disturbing thoughts or let it be pleasant thoughts, whatever is there which you are not able to speak up to anyone else, I would like to be the person, like I would define myself as the person to whom you can go and share those. So I would be like to be a resting home for people where they can share what they want to.
Beautiful, ma'am. Yeah. May I know who is your inspiration?
Personally, I feel for the success, my family is there supporting my every decision. But if you ask me to select any one person, that would be my grandfather. So that is my on my father's side, and he has been there with me in my every up and down, good and bad, and he has taught me as a mentor, as a friend, as a guide. He is there. He was there in my every aspect of life. Now he is no more, and I miss him dearly. But all his teachings have come handy in all the difficult and huge decisions of my life. So I'm very, very grateful to him.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm sure right above in heaven, he must be blessing you and of course, watching over us. Am I right, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
May his soul rest in peace, dear. Yes, he must be really proud of you. And we are all really proud of you and your achievements and the way you conduct yourself, the way you give importance to others. That's really very kind of you, ma'am. Yes, REENA, ma'am, I would like to ask you, as a little child, as a kid, how were you? A naughty one, obedient one? How would you like to share that?
You could say I was a mixture of everything. So I was obedient where I was needed to be obedient. I was naughty where I was needed to be naughty. So if even if you put me with strangers, so whom I have not met even single time. So even as a kid, I would conduct myself boldly and I would share what is there in my mind. And that courage I know I have because my family has supported my every decision. So you see, you as you said, I did my graduation earlier in commerce, but and I was pursuing CA, but because my family supported my every decision, I could, switch from a completely different field to a completely different one. And I did that smoothly with love and care from my family. So I'm just like super grateful to them.
You are blessed. You're one of those blessed individuals on earth to have a supportive family.
Yes.
Yes, dear. My dear friend, I'd like to ask you now. One next question is, what is that one thing you would like to change in the world? If you'd like to bring a change, what would that be?
So see, there are many problems like poverty, hunger, corruption. So you could just, have a list going on and on. But if you ask me personally what my thoughts are, then one thing that I would like to change is the that people respect others' perspective. See, the six, if six is written like this, from my side it is a six, but from your side it is a nine. And we both are not wrong. So I just would like to change that people respect each other's perspective because fights are happening, conflicts are happening because of differences in thoughts. We need to be unique in our own selves while respecting others' uniqueness. If you uphold yourself as a great person, you need to do the same with the other person. So that is what I'd like to bring change about.
Excellent. Beautiful, ma'am. The six and the nine, the example that you have given, the different perspectives or perception of people, that has to be respected. Very well said, ma'am. What is that one beautiful thing that brings a smile to your face often? Or when can we see a smile on your face?
Like there is not only one thing, there are many things like connecting with people or while watching a favorite comedy show. But one thing that brings the dazzling smile to my face is looking at my parents smile, knowing that I am the reason of their smile. That brings the shine out of me, that brings the biggest smile on my face.
Hats off to you for this answer. I love that answer. I really love this answer. Thank you so much. Beautiful. Yes, Reena, what is that one thing that scares you?
The one thing that scares me the most is I start to become anxious when people have hopes from me and I'm not able to fulfill them. So they are not going to tell me anything like, okay, Reena, you have not reached the par, or maybe you have disappointed us. They are not going to state all those sentences. But I would personally feel like I have let them down. So I'm scared of hopes the most. The person keeps hopes from the other person. I'm scared of that.
Okay, dear, that's really nice. Which is your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is ABCD. Anybody can dance.
Anybody Can Dance. That's really nice. And may I know who is your favorite actor and actress?
I don't have anybody particular, but if you ask me to pick one, then an actress would be Deepika Padukone, and actor would be like give me one moment. I need to think.
Yeah.
I say Hrithik Roshan
Hrithik Roshan. Yeah, Hrithik
because I
Roshan.
love his dance.
Pardon?
I love his dance. Like he
Okay.
has got that flowy body,
Yeah,
electric.
absolutely. Yes, dear. I too like the way he, presents himself and dances very well. That's really nice. Yes, ma'am. You are interested in sports, in games. If so, which one? And if not, why?
I'm not too much of a physical sport person, so I prefer playing chess. And my father is the one who has taught me how to play chess. And yeah, even like whenever there's a free time, like when my father and I both are available, so we play chess. So chess is like the fun which I like.
Great, ma'am. Thanks for sharing that. Yes, dear. What is the difference between smart work and hard work, according to you?
So see, difference between hard work is where you're putting everything, even like wholly and solely you're doing it. And mostly I feel is hard work comes from heart. And not that smart work doesn't come from heart, but I feel hard work is like could be associated with emotions, whereas smart work feels like little bit like cheating. So we are not going into morality and everything, but it is just a shortcut to the real struggle. So that is the difference I feel. Like smart work is the shortcut and hard work is the real struggle wala path. That is what I feel.
Excellent, ma'am. Excellent, dear. Now, ma'am, I'd like to ask you, do you have any dream projects which you would like to share with us today?
First is being a psychology student right now, and I've been blessed to connect with people like you and my teachers, professors, and the peers in my group. So I'm blessed with that. So my number one dream right now, which tops the entire dream, is to make a change in such a way that would bring me to bring me to an internationally renowned platform. Like people would know me because of psychology. So I would like to bring a change like that. And obviously, the benefit of the mass is the main motto here. So I would like to do something in that regard. And my another dream is that I want to travel the world because I love to learn about new cultures, new languages, new religion, and just keep adding everything to the bottomless pit of my knowledge.
Excellent, ma'am. Excellent, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, any one incident which you can never forget, an unforgettable incident? I mean, let it be a positive incident. Let's spread positivity.
Yes. So there is one from my childhood. That time I was studying in 10th standard. My grandfather was alive at that time. So I had gotten the opportunity to work as a radio jockey for 4 or 5 programs. So there was the skit section, and there I had to present my first ever performance. And my family, like my mommy, papa, and my older brother, the four of us were going. And that day there was heavy rains. Heavy in the sense like you would feel like this is not the time. Kitna bhi important kaam hai, you wouldn't step out. That kind of rain. So we were just concerned ki how will we reach on time, and that too without facing the difficulty. Like we were already wet, we were drenched, and I was shivering. And we just got down at Churchgate station and sat into the taxi. And I remember that taxi wala's word. I would like to say those words in Hindi and then I will explain them in English. So उन्होंने ये बोला था कि अरे वाह साहब, आपकी बेटी रेडियो पे कार्यक्रम देने वाली है। मैं ये सुन के बहुत धन्य हो गया और मेरे दिल से ये कामना है कि आपकी बेटी बहुत अच्छे से उसका प्रोग्राम दे पाए। So what he meant was he was so mesmerized that, oh my God, sir, your daughter is going to give performance on, she's going to perform on radio, she's going to go live on air, All India Radio, and at such a age. And I just hope and I'm giving my blessings to your daughter and to your family that she may excel well in this. So those words have been, just glazed in my heart. They have been there and they've been there till now, and they are going to be there forever because after the show, like when I went inside the recording room, I was literally shivering, and the AC temperature was so high, and even my voice was going bad. And people were concerned, my family and the producer of the show, they all were concerned. How is this kid going to perform? Look at her, she's shivering, her voice is going bad. Even I was constantly coughing. But then once I started, I don't know, maybe that uncle's blessings were with me, my family's love was with me, and most importantly, the God was with me. So it went super smoothly. They liked it, and then afterwards, following up, they called me for another few shows. So yeah, that is the memorable incident and a positive one.
Wow, excellent, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for sharing. The way you were explaining it, I could remember the raindrops. I could even form, the imagination in my mind that you were shivering, and then you did give your best, and then, your family were with you, and at the same time, the blessings of that great person who dropped you safely over there. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, do you love pets?
Yes, I do love them.
Oh, which is your favorite pet?
Cat. My favorite is a cat.
Oh, great, ma'am. That's really nice.
So, if you would allow me, so I would like to say two sentences about that. So, this is an incident from my childhood when I was 3.5 years old. So, I had just started, running, walking, writing. I was learning everything because those are the stage where, child is learning, has not yet fully learned everything. So, that time, uh, I am the second child in my family. So, and the first daughter in my family. So, everybody loves me, adores me a lot. So, they were very concerned, कि, where is Reena? Because they couldn't find me because half an hour has been gone and they were just searching for me here and there. And then I enter with a big kitten in my hand like this. I'm holding her like this because that cat size was not that big. So जैसे तैसे करके I was holding her like this. Even the cat was feeling uncomfortable. अभी जब मैं सोचती हूँ तो मुझे पता चल रहा है. So बस मैं ऐसे उसको उठा के I was just coming and they are like, बेटा put her down, she's going to bite you, she's dangerous. And I'm like, no, she's my friend. I will introduce you guys to her. And so that is like my love for cats has, sprung from there. That was the like um, point jab se I fell in love with cats because I just felt like I saw her and I just picked her up and I just brought her home. So that is the first moment, love at first sight.
Great, ma'am. Very nice. Beautifully, shared that with us, and it took you back memory lane, right? It took you deep down, through the memory lane. Ma'am, what's the name of the cat that you had long back? Any name you gave it? Did you?
I did not pet her.
Okay.
Because my family was super concerned because they didn't know whether it was vaccinated, where did it come from. So they were happy that I was interacting with that cat, but they were very much concerned. So afterwards, we let her go.
Let her.
Yeah, but we have the picture. We have the picture with us where I am holding that cat.
Wow. Then do share that with me, please. Do share that with me. Yes, dear. Ma'am, would you support a zoo or a sanctuary? If among these two, which one would you prefer and why?
I would prefer a sanctuary because here I would like to ask you one question. What would you like? Would you like to stay in a very
A cage?
caged kind of, yeah, like where there are restrictions and many commands on you. Do not do this, don't do that. You're supposed to sit like this, you're supposed to speak like this, don't laugh like this, cry like this only. We would not love that, right? So why are we expecting that animals would love them? They
Excellent.
wouldn't also love them. Feelings, they are living creatures. The only difference is they have not been blessed with the speech that humans could understand. So, being a higher species, being with more advantage, we should be helpful to them in lessening their burdens and sorrows. We have seen many animals cry, right? We just see videos and we feel like, okay, yeah, this is very saddening, this is very sorrowful, this is hurtful, but we are not doing anything to stop that. Or even if you're, I feel, even if you're not making major contributions, just be supportive of the animals that are there in your community. Like you're seeing a stray dog or cat, just feed them. If you're afraid that they will do something to you, तो दूर से रख के चले जाओ. You could do something. So sanctuary is where preservation is done. Like family preserves you. So I would support wholly and solely sanctuary where they are cared and loved.
Excellent, ma'am. Beautiful, ma'am. Very nicely you explained everything and how we should take care of little animals and, give importance to a sanctuary. Ma'am, are you a good listener or a good speaker or both?
I would say I am a harmony of both. I am a good listener when the other wants to speak, when they want to share their thoughts. And I am a good speaker when I want to be heard. So I am a harmony of both.
Wow. Brilliant, ma'am. Brilliant answer. On a scale of 1 to 10, on a scale of 1 to 10, if you were given a chance to forgive somebody, or on a scale of 1 to 10, with regard to forgiveness, how would you rate yourself?
As in the highest number being the most forgiving? Like that you're asking?
Yes, ma'am. Would you
Okay.
give 10 on 10 or 8 on 10 or 1 on 10 when you want to forgive others?
I would like to give myself 9.9 on 10.
9.99, I guess, right? Yeah.
There is a specific reason for that. Even if I forgive the person, like I will do that, I will forgive the person wholly and solely, but tad bit, एक जो बोलते हैं कतरा जितना, उतना मन में I will feel that that person has done, something wrong to me, or they have hurt my feelings. So वो कहीं ना कहीं subconscious mind में, back of the mind में, it will stay there. So I would move on with my life. That person would also move on. And there is no feud between us and no hard feelings. But it will stay in the back of my mind. So that is why 9.99%.
Very, very genuine and honest answer, my very honest and honest answer that is. Yes, dear. If you had a superpower, what would that be?
Yes. For this question, I need to think a bit. Like, give me few seconds.
Yes, definitely.
Superpower. If I had the chance to acquire a superpower, that would be teleportation. I would love to teleport because I'm not huge on staying in trains and transportation. I love to travel, but not I am not a travel person. So I am the kind of person, just teleport me from here to Paris. That would be great. Minusing all the hours put in plane, train, bus, whatever transportation is there. So I would love
Yes.
to have superpower like teleportation.
Excellent, ma'am. How many languages do you speak?
Sorry?
How many languages do you speak?
I speak Hindi, English, Gujarati, Marathi, and little bit of, I'm not fluent, elementary level, Korean and Chinese.
Wow, Korean and Chinese as well. Good.
Yes.
That's really great, ma'am. That's really great. Ma'am, is the glass half full or half empty? How would you say that from your point of view? Is the glass half full or half empty?
Yeah. So, according to my perspective, the glass is half full because something is better than nothing. If you
Brilliant,
keep on
brilliant.
crying, the glass is half empty, you would never be happy about the part which is full. So you would not be able to enjoy your present as well as future because you are just dwelling on what is not there. And just completely ignoring what is there in front of you. So for me, it is glass half full concept.
Excellent, excellent, ma'am. If you are given a chance or a time machine to go back into the past, which character or which personality would you like to live as?
I would like to live as Rani Lakshmi Bai.
Wow, great, brilliant answer, ma'am. We went to the past, now we're going to the future. Okay, what do you think the world will look like in 50 years from now?
In 50 years from now, we are hoping, under the guidance of Narendra Modi ji, our Prime Minister of Bharat, India, which is now Bharat. So in 50 years, maybe, this is what I'm hoping, it would look like Ram Rajya. So Ram
Excellent.
Rajya, in Gujarati, there is a quote, Ram Rajya ne praja sukhi. So under the, kingdom of Ram, Bhagwan Ram, everyone is happy. So that is what I feel Modi ji will lead us to
Excellent.
that future.
Excellent, ma'am. Should mental health be prioritized?
Absolutely 100%.
Great, ma'am. What are the just mention any two red flags in life? Any two red flags or dangerous situations, abusive situations? What are those red flags you would like to share with us today to be alert?
So, two red flags. So, see, there are many red flags. So, people usually, when asked about red flags, they, inherently focus on uh, abusive relations. Like, they focus on the physical aspect. But you feeling not safe even in your own home, that is, according to me, is the biggest red flag. You're not feeling safe with your own family, with your own kin, with whom you're related by blood. So that is the biggest red flag. And another one I would like to say, you're feeling alone even in a huge crowd. People are there, you have hundreds of friends, you're loved by your family, but still there is an emptiness inside your heart. I feel like that is the alerting, alarming situation that you need to get you need to get counseling, or you need to get help from someone who can help you understand yourself better to, fill that gap, fill that void in your heart. So these are the two red flags as per me.
Very well put in, ma'am. I agree 100% with you. Whatever you have shared just now is really the truth. I really agree with you on that, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. We'll have a shift now. We'll go back to your childhood or maybe your school days. Who was your favorite teacher and what was your favorite subject?
My favorite subject was English, and my favorite teacher was Vora ma'am, because she was the one who had, always pushed me, encouraged me to get out of my comfort zone. So I was always a talkative person, but as I am stating my opinions right now in front of you, I was not that bold during my school days. So I was bold when I was very younger, and then, life happened and I started becoming wary of others' emotions. So I kind of kept my opinions to myself, although I knew those were right. So Vora ma'am was the person who encouraged me and pushed me out of my comfort zone and to be the person I want to be.
Excellent, excellent.
So my
Ma'am,
favorite was
would you
English.
yes, dear, you would like to share something?
Sorry,
Would you like to share
come
something
again,
more?
please.
Would you like to share something more?
Uh,
Okay.
no, no, yes.
Okay, dear. Thank you. Ma'am, would you give importance to winning a lottery or a perfect job? Which one would you pick up?
Do I need to pick one out of these two?
You could pick both also, no worries.
No, I meant in the sense they both are illusions. Winning a lottery, people only think, yes, I won the lottery of this much big amount, but they are forgetting the reality of taxes. there are various taxes. So that is an illusion. And perfect job, I don't think so any person or any job has existed till now where the person and the job, like the job giver and the job taker, they both are happy. So there is no thing as a perfect job. So I wouldn't pick either of them.
Superb, ma'am. Very well answered. You have a lot of insight into what you're sharing. That's really nice. Now, ma'am, we'll have a rapid fire section where you'd like to just have to answer in one word or maybe one sentence. Minimum one word, 2 words minimum. Max is 1 sentence. It's a rapid fire session. Okay. Do you love strawberry flavor or chocolate flavor?
Chocolate.
Do you love summer or winter?
Winter.
Land or water?
Water.
Love to spend time in the city or a village?
Village.
Do people expect a lot from you? Yes or no?
Ma'am, I could not get the question. There was disturbance.
Do people expect a lot from you? Yes or no?
Yes.
Do they have a lot of expectations?
Yes.
Yes.
They do.
Your idea of a beautiful day in one word?
Place of my liking with my family.
Do you know how to cook?
Little bit, still learning.
Your favorite pastime?
Watching series, different kinds.
Yes, dear. We'll take a short break from the rapid fire section and we would like to ask you to sing for us maybe a line or a two.
Could you give me a song on the spot? I'm not able to get, any song.
Your school song maybe? Anything you learned at school? Or your most favorite song? Anything would do. A song from the 80s, 90s or the golden era? Any language.
Just a second. Is it okay if I sing a Gujarati song?
Most welcome, ma'am.
Okay, so I would sing. नागर नंद जीना लाल नागर नंद जीना लाल रास रमंता मारी नथणी खोवाणी नंद जीना लाल नागर नंद जीना लाल रास रमंता मारी नथणी खोवाणी.
You have a lovely way of presenting yourself. That's really nice. I could give you more time. Thank you so much. Ma'am, the 3 best words in your life or the 3 magic words in your life. We all know please, sorry, and thank you are the magic words. Apart from that, what are the other 3 magical words which you use in your life?
I can do it. I am happy. I am satisfied.
Great, ma'am. Great. What is that one thing you would want to change in yourself?
I would love to change. The biggest, hurdle I could feel right now I'm facing is that I need to think less about what others are thinking, and I need to focus more on myself.
Beautiful, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for that. You're a morning person or an evening person?
Evening person.
You love salty food or sweet food?
Salty.
Okay. You give preference to money or happiness?
Ma'am, I could
Both.
not get a...
You give importance to money or happiness or both?
Both.
Good, great. That's very balanced, Are you an introvert or an extrovert?
Extrovert.
Do you give importance to the past or the future? Or the present?
Present. Thanks
Great.
for, that option.
Great, great. You like me time, alone time, or socializing?
I like me time, but with family. So it is alone time plus socializing.
Are you a thinker or a doer?
Thinker.
Street smart, book smart?
Bit of both.
You love fresh food or fried food?
I love fried food, but I want to change that to fresh food.
Yeah, beautiful. That's nice. Thanks for being honest on that. Are you an early bird or a night owl?
I am a night owl by choice.
Same pinch to you. I too am a night owl. Yes, dear, it was really a brilliant session with you, ma'am, today. I really enjoyed, interviewing you, speaking to you, getting to know who you are in depth. Thank you so much for sharing all the beautiful things that you have shared. Do be connected with the Fab Talk team. We'll have many more interactions in the future. And we thank you for your time. Stay blessed, ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am. You'd like to give one last message for the audience?
Yeah. So for people of all ages and people of all religion, all languages, and all culture, I just want you all to know, always be yourself. Focus on what you want and go ahead in that direction. And you will obviously have, hurdles like what would people think. See, which I am coming out of right now. I am working on that. I'm working on my personal growth. So just be cautious, be conscious, and do what you like, and be honest to yourself. Always keep that in mind. And then the world will come under your feet. And all the best to everyone.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We wish you all the best from the Fab Talk International team. Thank you very much, Reena, ma'am. God bless and stay blessed. Signing off, dear team. See you again with a new participant and a new interviewee. God bless. Stay safe. Have a wonderful day, everyone.